What's up, I'm Be Real.
I'm Bobo.
And I am Sun Dog. We are Cypress Hill.
And you're chilling on Musicorama TV. Blaze it. There's a lot of good music out there. There's a lot of crap too, you know. But there's always been a balance since day one. It's just there's more access to it because of the internet. You can find good records there because radio and video don't always play great records. They always play generic stuff, non-controversial, cookie cutter, things that are easy to market. They don't play anything with substance, but there's so many things out there, you just have to go look for it. So, I mean, you know, the music business is always up and down, from sales to the quality of music, you know. So it's going to get better. If you're not one of the fans that like what's going on now, it goes in cycles all the time. So right now is the cycle of the popular type music, which sells a lot of records, but nobody seems to admit to buying the records. But the music with substance will come back in another year or so, and then that'll be the popular music, but it'll have substance. So, I mean, the state of music is always good. It's just that, you know, you have to look for the good music a little harder.
When we're one of those bands that, you know, we've always been able to survive, you know, very easily through any kind of, you know, racial makeup that you put us in front of, whether it be brown people, black people, white, purple, yellow, green. It doesn't. With Cypress Hill is one of those bands that we've always been able to transcend, you know, through that and over that. And it's not a question of, it's never been a question of any race thing, or even back in when it was, you know, the East Coast versus the West Coast thing. We were probably the one West Coast band that could go to the East Coast with no problem and perform. So we've never been in that you know, in that realm. Nobody's ever taken us there, and we've never gone there on purpose, not just because of our racial makeup, but just because of all the races that we grew up around, you know. It's always been pretty simple for us to just go right through down the middle and have everyone except Cypress Hill.
And let me tell you one more thing before I escape. If you a fake or a snake, I'ma send you to your grave.
Wanna step up, get your ass touched. Wanna rap, son, get your ass fucked. Try to test us, it's gonna get smashed up. You wanna run with the dog, get your cash up.
Get it, you gotta get your straps up. Get it, you gotta get your stash up. Get it, you gotta get amped up. You wanna run with the dog, get your cash up.
Backed up, 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 then you bound to get hurt.
I'm a coach that OG from out of the gutter.
Let me put it to you like this. It was hard enough to get Mark Anthony, you know, to be on a Cypress record. And the reason that is because we're rebels. We do a lot of things that normal artists don't do. So to go get somebody like, let's say, a Fergie or a Lauryn Hill or a Alicia Keys or any of those, their managers and agents are not going to let them record with us, because we are the weed guys. We are the bad political guys. We are the street guys, you know. So it would not be in their best interest to let them be attached to our name. So therefore, knowing that, why go and try to get them when we know that they're going to let them record the song, and then when it comes time to put the song out, they'll come up with an excuse why we can't use it. You know, it was a surprise that Mark Anthony's people let us use the song, because they didn't want him to do the song. He wanted to do the song. And, you know, he's such a powerful guy that they can't tell him what he can and can't do. He's a powerful guy. So he put it down and said, I want to be on this record. You're going to let this record go. But a lot of artists don't have that sort of heart to say, hey, I don't care what you think. I want to be on this record. So, you know, that's why you don't hear so many females, because it's a chance that their management and agents take to let them be on a record with us, you know. There was one female on one of the records that is like a bonus track. Her name is Jenna Bell or Jenna Webb, and she's on a track that Muggs produced. But it's a hidden track. You have to find it, and that's the one that has a female on it.
Yeah, Cypress Hill is, you know, one hip hop band that we could go. We have already toured with Chili Peppers and with Eminem. You know what I mean? And anybody, we could perform in front of anybody. You know, we've gone out with Run DMC, Public Enemy, the Beastie Boys, Eminem and 50, Chili Peppers, Soundgarden, Nirvana, Ministry. I mean, the list goes on and on. We've even toured with Metallica before. So, you know, anybody that wants to get on a show with Cypress Hill, come on with it. You know what I mean? It's no problemo. You know what I mean? Wow, there's a lot.
Well, maybe I think when we were in New Zealand, we decided that we were going to really wreck the stage, and we lit my drums on fire and everything. This is during the show, and it even made the news out there. You know, they were pretty shocked. You know, and yeah, that was a crazy thing because we had never done. I mean, we had wrecked the stage before, but attempting to light stuff on fire, you know, real flames.
Yeah, we did like the Who used to do and just destroyed all of our equipment, destroyed his equipment, lit it all on fire. That was probably the craziest. Very expensive too. To quote Vince Lombardi, winners never quit and quitters never win.
That I can't come down.